Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be talking about the next new moon taking place on March the 13th at 10:20 AM. That's UK time. The moon will be in Pisces. As you all know, when I talk about the new moon, I also like to include the tarot card it corresponds with. And with Pisces, it is represented by the moon card. So, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a holistic therapist with a passionate interest in the mystical side of life. For the past 15 years, I have been teaching the tarot and studiously following the phases of the moon. Each month, I combine these influences and the way the energies at the new moon can affect us by creating a video to help to take advantage of these energies that are taking place, allowing you the opportunity to work with them in a more manageable way. If you are interested in the way the moon can have an effect on us, hit the follow button as I upload each month so you won't miss a thing. Okay, so let's get straight in. Like I say, the next new moon is in gentle, loving, dreamy Pisces and represented by the moon card in the tarot. We understand the moon can have an effect on our emotions and the way we interpret the world around us. And the moon card in the tarot reminds us of exactly that. And the way there are many sides to one's nature, one's personality, that makes us who we are. These sides to our nature are also roles that we play in life. We can be an employer or a boss, a grandparent, parent, friend. We all have different roles. And Pisces energy helps us to understand this. Rather than going from one role to another, being the boss in the day and then coming home and then switching to being a parent and not really being aware of that we're doing it, we're just doing it because we're on autopilot, and that's what we all do. But Pisces gets this. And this new moon in Pisces could help us to sink deep into a better understanding of our true self, who we are, what we need. The meaning of the moon card will be explored in more detail at the last part of this video. But for now, let's focus on the Pisces energy. It is a watery sign and is a very dreamy, gentle, magical energy that can transcend into other states of reality, other dimensions. So the new moon in Pisces is all about trusting your intuition. Take advantage of this energy to develop your intuition and psychic abilities. If you meditate, your feelings may be heightened at this time, and it's a good time to focus on your goals and dreams. An excellent time to focus on the changes you seek to bring into your life. Why? Well, because Pisces is a gentle, flowing energy. And each new moon, to me, is like a stepping stone on the wheel of life. Capricorn new moon in January gave us a drive and commitment towards our goal. And then Aquarius in February, being a air sign linked to the mind, helped us with the exploration of lots of new ideas and ways of seeing and doing things. Now we have Pisces, which is encouraging us to look deep within at what we truly want in life and release it out or execute those ideas in a calm, gentle, flowing way. Just in the same way when we stand and watch the ocean, when it's calm, we feel calm. It's flowing, so we too, at this new moon, can make our new ideas flow. But remember, the new, exciting, even eccentric ideas may have surfaced around the last new moon, which was in Aquarius. So that's what I mean about stepping stones. It's all a natural progression, and this is what I've found by studying the phases of the moon and understanding how the planets play a valuable role, have an influence. So with Pisces, you may find yourself understanding dreams better and the messages we receive in dream time, but also in meditation. This energy can connect us to spirit, if that is our intention or desire. It can connect us to our guides, angels, totem animals, our ancestors. This is a time to meditate, perhaps ask a question, and sit in silence. Be mindful, present in the moment. This energy encourages us to be calm and connected with what we feel and sense. So just simply be, and just remember what you experience. You may like to draw or write what you feel. You may find your creative side surface in a more loving and dreamy way. My new moon video last month looked at the Aquarius energy which is a very humanitarian energy and all about being of service. It was about coming together. I also talked about the possibility of things being shaken up, even going against the norm, and how it was sometimes necessary for growth. But at this time, Pisces brings calm. It is more about sensing what you feel, sensing, feeling with love. So if you find that things have been shaken up a little, the calm and loving energy at this new moon will help us to become more mindful and present in the moment, enabling us to truly delve into what is important for us at this time, exploring more deeply what we want and don't want, but all in a more compassionate and loving way. It's not about shaking up or pushing forward. It's more compassion. Compassion towards ourselves. A good question you might like to ask yourself is, what are my goals? And then ask yourself, are they your goals? Or are they goals that you think you should have? What does the real you truly want? Because if they are your goals, with this gentle, loving energy, you will flow towards them in so much more of an easy way. You will get there. It's a beautiful energy. But if they're not your goals, if you're living by other people's, if you're influenced by other people's ideas of what you should do or what could be right for you, and they're not really your desires, then it may be harder. It may not flow. Because if it's right for you, then it should just ease towards the manifestation of your desires. And I believe that the energy at this time will help us to work this through, to look and go within. Perhaps a time to fully understand our many sides, the different roles we all have. Also, there is no better time to start a journal. This new moon in Pisces will help the words, the ideas, but also draw. If you decide to keep a journal, It doesn't always have to be written. You could draw what you feel. This is a time for new beginnings, for setting new intentions. And then, of course, comes spring equinox on the 20th of March. It's the UK official first day of spring. And I would like to share that to me this is like a new beginning. As we begin to see new shoots appear, I have always felt it is a time of rebirth, especially after the retreat of winter. I have always seen a spring as my new year, a fantastic time to set new intentions for the year ahead, a time of new beginnings. Also, of course, the sun sign at March the 20th is in Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. And so, to me, life is like a wheel turning round from one spoke to another. Just another continuous circle with never-ending opportunities to start again, perhaps to do things differently. I'm excited by this coming spring equinox, and it's just 7 days after the new moon in the lovely Pisces energy. I do feel a deep spiritual connection with the first day of spring. It feels as though it could be the start of a new year. I do plan to create a video about the spring equinox. But what do you think of all this? I think the energies of spring is rebirth. The energy of new moons are always about rebirth, new beginnings. Spring is about new beginnings. So could there be a more auspicious time to set an intention, to plant those seeds of intention? This could be a time you will reinvent some aspect of yourself or your life. So, what follows now is a brief insight into the moon card from the tarot.
The moon is the many sides of our nature, of our personality and character. The moon affects our emotions and thus the way we interpret the world around us. The moon has many qualities and should not be feared in the same way we have many roles and many characters that make us who we are. The star shows us we can make dreams come true. But the moon is a time to reflect, tap into our emotions, and assess what we truly need. It is a time to make dreams come true. Sometimes the appearance of the moon card is when we feel a confusion around us. We don't fully understand what is happening and why what is happening is happening. So the appearance of the moon is encouraging, as it ensures that all will be revealed in its right and proper time. The moon card also reminds us of the cycles in life. So nothing can be hurried. As in nature, we can see the cycles of planting all the way to harvest. It is a process, and we wouldn't dream of hurrying that process. Life is never as complicated as it may first appear, and the appearance of the moon tells us to trust what may be unclear or hiding in the shadows, and that it will soon be illuminated. The moon card may also appear when your unconscious self is making an appearance through your intuition and dreams and into your conscious reality. This could be perhaps you're having more feelings that seem to be coming into reality. Maybe you're dreaming, or more significantly, remembering your dreams more. So this is definitely a time to connect more with your intuition, with your dreams, visions, and creativity. If this applies to you, then start a dream journal as you delve deeper into your unconscious. This card, the moon card, has also been linked to healing abilities. I think this is to do with its watery, sensitive nature, helping us to be more sensitive and intuitive to the energies around us, both in the people and places. The moon is beautiful and mysterious, but never to be feared. Each of the major cards can be used to make changes in our lives. They are archetypes of people or situations, providing an excellent point of focus for the changes we seek to attract, or perhaps what we may wish to dispel or banish from our lives. You don't have to shy away from your darker side. Accept that it has brought you where you are today, And right now, if you feel drawn to work with the moon card, you are probably seeking the light and to do good. But how can you if you don't understand your shadow self? Wow, if that sounded a bit deep, then that's because with the moon energy, it is. Working with the moon card is all about sinking into the depth of your subconscious, the real you. As you understand your humanness, then you will appreciate, as humans, we're all allowed to make mistakes. You will fully understand the law of duality and the natural order of everything. Light, dark, good, bad. Good and bad is in everything, everyone, everywhere. Connect with the moon card and the meaning of duality to fully understand where you are and what could be lurking in the shadows of your subconscious. You could take the moon card and meditate on the image and the meaning of the card. Perhaps listen to the beginning of this video again that describes the card's meaning and see how it relates to you at this time. Trust your feelings and intuition. Work with the moon card when you seek to understand a situation better. Through meditation, we can find the truth. Because the moon has a double side of reality and fantasy, it reminds us to be more grounded. And in doing so, we can distinguish better what is an illusion and what is reality. Why don't you meditate around the new and or around the full moon? Simply clear your mind and be totally still. A time to reflect, a time to be inspired. Always have pen and paper by your side so you can take notes of what you felt and what you experienced. Take time to learn what you need to know.